If the shepherds were Catholics, they would have been known as non-practicing Catholics. They were non-practicing Jews. Because if you're a shepherd, you're out in the fields for months with your flock, guarding them, leading from pasture to pasture. And therefore you couldn't follow your religious faith, because the religious faith of the Jewish people is basically a home religion, especially the Sabbath, which is conducted at the dinner table with the father presiding. So these men were, in a sense, non-practicing Jews because of their way of life. They could not be two places at once. And it's interesting that the story of the coming of God among us begins with these people being the first to get the good news. As we get towards the end of the celebration of the Christmas season, we hear of the wise men from the east coming. Who were they? The final group to have Christ revealed to them. Well, they sound like they're intellectuals because they are astronomers or study the stars, and they obviously were people of means because they could travel. It's very interesting to see the two groups that straddle the Christmas event. The lowest of society are the first to be brought to the feet of Jesus. And then these completely outsiders are the other end of the spectrum. This is not accidental. I think this is perfect, because the purpose of God coming among us in the form of a human being was to make God known to us and for God to indwell in us, the human family. And we've covered everything from one end to the other, the outsiders at both ends, and then all of us in between. Perhaps that's why the scriptures were written in that way, to carry that message forward. I keep thinking of Pope Francis. He was always calling us to include everybody in the church. Everybody is included in the life of Christ. Jesus came to call everybody to the Father. He was always saying, todos, 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 in his sermons. As we get to the end of the Christmas season, I think we who are the recipients, the bearers of this ongoing revelation who is called Jesus, have to remember that we don't accidentally or deliberately exclude any person or group of people from the good news of Christ. Jesus is for everyone because his Father is for everyone, and we are the bearers of that good news. So as we slowly get to the end of the Christmas season, let us remember to take upon ourselves the responsibility to make him known in whatever way possible, not especially by preaching, but in every way possible by ministering to people's needs and helping them through life, just as Jesus did. Everybody, todos, todos, todos. Nobody is excluded from the Christ who came to be one of us.